What should we name our brand new railway? It depends on the map. The map that we are playing will be Misty Summit. So it is completely covered in snow. Apparently it's very slippery. Apparently it's even harder than what I thought which was the hardest, which was Scarlet Heights. We don't know though, because I ain't never played it, so we'll see. It's blooming cold. It's blooming cold. It's blooming cold. That's not actually a bad name. Hold up. It's blooming cold in it. In it. Let's go. Let's go. It's blooming cold in it. Golly. I mean, it's actually not in the Ooh, look at this loading screen. In the UK, it is blooming boiling, bro. It's blooming hot. We haven't begun a railway in like 3 or 4 months. It's been a while. Oh, we're in. We are in. Oh my goodness. What on earth is that? Wait, we've got clouds in the game? No. It was loading in. I was about to freak out. Oh. Okay. Let me get the money in the top left. Let me get the money. Hold up. We start off with $60,000 right there. Not bad. I'm getting a sense that it is a big map because that's what Scarlet Heights was. 60k right there. That's our money in the top left. James is back. James. No! We are not doing this again. We are not doing this again, bro. We are genuinely not. Listen. Are we naming him James II? Are we? Yo, appreciate the £1, man. What is that image? What? Right, we know what we gotta do. Before we do anything on our brand new save, we've got to... Ooh, a scrapyard. We could scrap him. That's not a bad idea. Wait! We could actually scrap him. No, okay, that was a bit rude. This is our first engine. This is the engine that... This is a pivotal engine right here. Is this the engine? What the... Hopefully my building skills will be better than this series. Yeah. Okay, what do we... It's the tender, innit? Let's... Oh, I didn't realize they were all coupled up. Yo, wait, yo. Fix that. Hold up. Okay, right. Get it red. And what was it called? Well, oh. James II. James II. Alright. There we go. Make sure it's red as well. Right. There you guys go. Are you happy? Are you freaking happy? James Where's the other wagon, bro? Yeah. Wait, did we lose a wagon already? Also, I wanna turn this train around, bro. This is not going well. We've got James up in here. We got wagons disappearing. There we go. We got James II connected to his tender. Let's start shoveling some coal. Oh, man. It's a great start, mate. Shut up, bro. It could be worse. While we are... Is that ice? No, it's water. That don't make no sense. This is a snowy map. Oh my goodness, we've got rivers. Oh, there's a forest group. That's sick. You can make bridges and stuff. That's pretty cool. And we've got the lumber mill there. That's not actually too far away, no. We've got the freight depot here. Right up north is the forest camp. And then to the east is the lumber mill. Anything to the south? Oh, right. Oh, the Borgs. Nobody likes the Borgs like mine. What is this over here? The ironworks. This is our goal today. Our goal is to get to the ironworks. Do you think we can do it? One in the chat if you think we can do it. Do you think we can get to the ironworks? We gotta lock in. Before, in the Bean Railways, our first series, it was our first ever playthrough. Today, this is our second ever playthrough. So we know a little bit more of what we gotta do. And what we gotta do is connect up to the forest camp, the lumber mill, and the ironworks. Pretty much it. 2, 2, 1. Thank you for saying 1. Appreciate that. Wait. Let's hear the whistle of James II. Hold up. Is everyone ready? Yo, ready. Don't laugh. All right, everyone ready. No W's. I mean W. Shut up. Let's go. Right, I don't know where the other wagon went, bro. I don't know where the other wagon went. I don't know. There was 3 of these long wagons. Don't know where they gone. I'ma be real. I don't know where they gone. Wait, actually, let me have a look at how big this is. Okay, so here's the bottom right. And let's go. Okay. Ooh, wait. This could be tiny. Okay, it's no longer yo. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Is it a little bit smaller than Scarlet Heights? This doesn't feel that big, no. Or maybe I'm just too used to like Bitmus Basin. Oh no, I'd say a medium-sized map. No. Did you find the room yet? What do you mean the rooms? Is there the back rooms in here? What do you... Bro, I've heard some people say that there's like a secret room in this map. Bro, it's just a bunch of mountains. Where can I no-clip? I think first things first is that we just get hooked up to the industries and we don't worry about, you know, things being perfect, alright? So I'm just quite literally just gonna go off of here and just go up there. Does it go up? What? Wait. 5,000! Yo! Okay, that's a bit extreme, no? 5,000... 5,738. What is this? 572... So that's like 60 feet higher. Do we have any maths nerds who do know the grade I need? I'm just gonna go 0 here, then just go up a 2%. Yes? I think so. Smartest? I don't think that's possible when you... Okay, right. Bro, I can build a good track, no? I'm gonna go over here. I got an idea in mind. I've got an idea. I'm just gonna do it in segments like this. I'm gonna go out and around like this. Follow my cursor. I'm gonna go out and around like this. I love that there's rivers. I don't think I've seen a map with rivers like this before. Oh, that is so cool. I also like how I can actually see properly because I'm using a different monitor for today. Oh, there ain't no stupid lines from my monitor. Oh my goodness, this is so, like, bumpy. Oh, I might do a 1% up. Might go 1%. And I might do a... Yeah. And I might go something like this. That is not what I wanted, but alright. If you click one node at the freight depot, then drag it, but don't click at the forest camp, it will tell you the... Oh, yeah. It will tell you the grade. So if we go from here... Oh, yeah, it does. 4%. Yikes. Are we for real? Okay, I'll start a 2.5. I'm going to throw out the window that we're not doing anything pretty. We're making things pretty. We've got to make this look better than our first ever track in our first railway. So let's go something like this, right? And then... I got to go the... What is it? The 15-inch? The 15-inch right there. Hold up. Yeah, so it connects down to the ground. And then we're going to be using the stone embankment, right? Just because, like, we're high up, I feel like that's what you'd use. I don't know. I don't build railways like in real life. Do you think I'll be good at actually building railways in real life, though? Would you go on... If I had to build a track, IRL, would you ride a train on it? Now, be honest. Absolutely not. No. Yeah. Okay, you could have at least gaslit me. You could have at least lied. I wouldn't have minded that, to be honest. Okay, and then over here we'll have just like a trestle, right? Just a trestle bridge, like... Oh, I love how this game does this, man. Where it like changes its texture based on what the, you know, the climate is. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Bro, I'm freaking out over some snow on a wooden bridge. I'm actually... Should probably go outside a bit more. Yeah. Oh, do you know what a cool idea would be? Is to go alongside it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Is to be like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if there's like any... Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't think anyone knows what I mean. Could be a little bit dangerous. But hey, we like a little bit danger here. I am going up, right? Yeah, we're going to... Yo, this is going to look cute. Bro, this is actually insanely high. Okay, we're going to have to get rid of all of this and actually... We can't do... Okay, what? This is difficult. Because I want to stick to 2.5%. Alright? So anything more than that and you're just asking for trouble, maybe we just go in a zigzag to try and get our height. Maybe, like if we do a zigzag up here. Does anyone got any ideas on how we can do this? I don't know, maybe we go up here and like zigzag a little bit. We got a little flat area here. This could be interesting for something in the future. Look how flat that is. Anyone got any ideas what we could do there? Don't worry, none of your builds look pretty. Right. Kosii, why are you head mod? What are we doing? All right, so I'm just gonna see how this looks. We can always remove it, right? We'll just see how this looks, right? We'll make that a straight, or as straight as I can make it. That is definitely straight. Don't look too close at it. Okay, and then we're gonna do a nice curve. Very nice, very smooth. And then we're gonna do a curve going up to like here. Right, nice. Is that cutting through the terrain? How does this look? I don't like how this looks here, so let's change it, okay? So it goes a little bit down. It's like a little tiny river. So let's cut it here. Grab the trestle. Boom, boom. Right? Boom, boom. 5 big boom. Nah, I'm sorry. Boom. There we go. And that just look pretty. Just a little difference in the track makes all the difference in the track. W quote. Put down a fridge. I bet anyone who actually builds, you know, proper, like, railways in this game is just cringing at this. They're just sat there like, bro, what do I do? What is he doing? What is he doing? Who let this guy play some track? Can I go around? I might be able to just go around again, do another bend. Yeah, yes. I don't want to make tunnels. You could just make a tunnel, but tunnels are very expensive. Like, we've already chewed through $5,000, right? So where does this go through? Yeah, I don't want to do that. So maybe we got to go over the... maybe we got to go over and then around. Yo, maybe we do this. We go up and around. There's a little bit of flat bit here. We go around here, then up and around. Yo, we're just going to do a lot of... Be like a slivery snake. That's the plan, okay? All right, let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. We're keeping up with a 2% grade. This will be amazing later on, all right? This will be amazing. Might be a little bit of a pain now, because I'm sure James II could get up a 4% pretty easily with just a few wagons that we've got. But once we hit, like, the later games where we want to be hauling the big stuff, this is going to be like if we did a 4%, that would be impossible. But with a 2%, possible. Bro, that corner's so tight. Okay, maybe I just got to go a little bit right here. Yeah. It's fine that we cut into the terrain. Whoa, lag. It's fine that we cut into the terrain a little bit. I just don't want to have too harsh of a turn. But let's go up around here. How is that looking? That is still pretty... Oh my goodness. The terrain is just so high. Make a blooming cold tramway? Oh, we gonna be making a tramway at some point, you bet. I don't... Actually, that isn't a bad idea to do early on, no? Because trams are pretty cheap, and they are pretty powerful. So that's not a bad idea at all. Yo, I cannot... This is diabolical. We might actually just have to cut through the terrain whether I like it or not. This is bad. Do we cut... One in the chat if we cut through the terrain, and I'm doing it. We got 52k. We can splash out a little bit. I don't want... Okay, I think I'm seeing more 1s than 2s, so I'm gonna just do it. I cannot. This is unbelievable. Bro, look at how high the terrain is. Are we for real? Let's see where this comes out from. Please don't be under the ground. Please, please. Oh, we might be at perfect height. I don't know. How much of a grade do we need now? 0 minus. Oh my goodness, we're in the minuses. I don't know why that took me so long to clock. Am I stupid? I think first of all, so we get it perfect, let's put down some industrial planners. You could just place down like a few industrial planners like that, and you'll get it perfectly aligned. And I think we didn't do this last time when we made a railway, because we didn't even know it existed, but let's place the industrial track down to make it look all pretty and stuff. And let's turn our curve onto 0, and let's extend it out a little bit, just like this, make it look all nice. Just give us some leg room. I don't know, trains don't have legs, but it is what it is. They could, to be fair, though. Alright, I'm gonna go on a grade of 0, and we might just have to start going down, I think. A little bit. I don't mind the wibbly wobbliness. I think it makes it look more natural. Minus 0.2. That's good. That is good. So we can literally, I think, if we go like here, right? That's a little bit tight. Let's make it less tight. Right? There. Yes. Yes. Am I cooking? Let's make a track there. Let's make a track there. And let's a boom to boom. Is that cool? That is... What am I saying, bro? Okay, let's boom, boom, boomity, boom, boom, boom. Nice. And then Right. No! I want to make a loop is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what these points are. Sorry. I'm stupid and I don't know how to do that. So just hold up with me. Hold up. Oh, actually just hold up. Oh. Okay, so if I do like, I could just connect those up, right? So we've got like 2 lines and I don't know! What is this so... Greg... Greg must be watching this, contemplating if bro worked a bunch on this game for someone to build TS. No, Greg. Greg, no, you don't think that, do you? You don't... You think this is cool, no? You think this is good? This isn't bad. Come on now. Come on. TS stinks. Bro, it's early days. It's the first day of the railway, guys. Please. It's not actually that bad. Bro, this is bad. Bro's not... Shut up, bro. What am I... This railway line is worse than your hairline. Go goon to your trains. Get that guy banned. Okay, just give me a second here, guys. I need the cogs to start turning here. This is rough. Okay. So, I want this to sort of be a bypass. This is sort of like your overtake lane, right? This is your main lane where people come in to get the forest camps, logs and stuff. So, this will have to connect up to this somehow. Could I do this? Could I? Could I? Yes, I can! Oh my goodness, I'm him! I think I low-key just screamed a little bit. Got a little too excited there, bro. This could be the way. This could be the way. I need to make a wider angle. Wider angle. Wide. The cogs have not been turning so far. Bro, the cogs have been turning. I'm just putting them into overdrive. Okay? Putting them into overdrive. Okay, this is gonna go like that. Okay? Right? Do you see the vision? Please tell me you see the vision. Now I need... Yeah. No, that's bad. That's bad. I want to hook these points up. So let's maybe try and stick... Yeah. Quick question. Can you build something that looks good? Bro, Casty, you are this close to being banned. Okay? This close. Give up. Shut up. Bro, okay, you guys are painting it to be a lot worse than it actually is. I'm being honest. It just genuinely can't be that bad. You guys are making it be like, you know, please tell me. Who put a river here, man? Oh, man. Oh, that means I've got to redo all of this, man. Yes! That's fine. We can do it better this time. We can do it better. We've done it before, which means we can do it better. Alright? Now we want to hook this up over to the lumpy mill. So, maybe I should test it better this time. That's fine. This is taller, but let's actually make the track that goes over it this time. So we don't just have a situation like that. So, boom! That's not bad. Let's make it look a little bit prettier. Because we don't want our railway looking ugly. Am I right? Now, yeah, that's fine. No, it's not! Oh, I'm freaking out. Freaking out. Because we've got to put these down. Oh. Wait, it's fine. It's actually fine because we can use these points. Yeah. This might be the hardest map in the game, bro. Is it the map or is it me? You know what? I said I wanted to avoid this. But it's just gonna have to be. I just can't. I give up. We're just gonna extend these tracks and we're gonna put 2 buffers at the end of it and call it a day. Bro. Oh, so you're just gonna have to come in here and then reverse out. I guess. It is, I don't know, it's impossible! No! Maybe it's not impossible. Hold on. Maybe you come in, right? You come in like this. Hold up. I'm thinking outside the box. The cogs are really turning. Hear me out. One in the chat if you like this, okay? If we come in and there's some points right here. There's a point right here going off. So you come in with your really long train, and then you reverse out through here instead of having to go up and around here. Boom! I'm actually so intelligent. It needs to be studied. I hate it. You didn't even let me finish what I was saying, bro. You didn't even let me finish. DM, it's a compliment. I want some compliments. You didn't tell me they put you in charge of an actual railroad. This is... Shut up, Kosii. I didn't build this, bro. I didn't build this. Although it does look very similar to what's going on here. But it wasn't to do with me, alright? Oh, do we just go with the... Let's just go with the single track for now. Yeah. Let's just go with the single track. They were making this over-columplated at this point, and we don't need to, right? We just don't need to. So we just got that single... Yeah, that single track there should be fine, right? I can just hook this up. No! I don't want to build that. Don't know why I freaked out. I could easy fix. Alright? That goes to there. Fine. We can get rid of that. And then... This... Bro, it's working, okay? This is working. This is working. And then we just make another bridge. Okay? Just like that. Yeah. This works. This works. This works. This works. Not me. Stop trolling, Lamau, and actually make a railway. I am not trolling, bro. I am trying my absolute best. Can you not see the cogs turning? I am putting my absolute best hard work into this, okay? So look, you'll be chugga-chuggling along, right? And let's say you want to grab some logs. You go up here. Your locomotive will be at that end, and then you'll just reverse out if you want to go to the logging camp. Or maybe you don't want to go to the forest camp. You pass it by taking this overtake line, and then these two will just eventually meet. Okay? So let's make that bit where they eventually meet. I think I'll have these two tracks just go beside each other. You know, I'll have these 3 tracks go beside each other. Because I really like when railways have, like, you know, stuff like that. Features where, like, you know what I mean? Where the railways go beside each other. Like this. Yeah, look at this. They're all at different heights, right? So we've got the lowest, we've got the second highest, and we've got the... Bro, is this not absolute cinema? We've still got 40k left. Not bad. I think I've done a pretty good job at saving money. Not bad. Where's the lumber mill? The lumber mill is all the way over there. So, let's just continue this track. Just going right over there. Oh, that's cool. Making a wall like that. Pretty sick. Okay, this is gonna go over to the lumber mill. Oh, what's the grade? I dread to think. Please just be a 0. Oh, it's a 0! Oh, it's a 0! Okay, let's get our planners over there. Is it actually a 0? I don't believe it. I actually don't believe. I think the game's lying to us. Industrial track. Let's connect that up to that. Connect that up to that. Get some industrial track in. How do we want this? So now we're just going to... It was a double track, but now it's a single track. What is the Roblox bar doing? It's a single track now. So we can make this go. Follow my cursor. Go around here. Up to here. Down there. We make it split into 2 tracks. So you can have someone pass over. And then we make it go all the way back to the freight depot. W idea by me, as usual. Okay, first of all, though, we gotta just cover this up, make it look pretty. Ooh, that's fine, that's fine. Yo, it pretty much is a 0%. I think I'll just take my grade off for now, right? And then we'll just keep going alongside this sort of, like, cliff edge that they've got going on right here. And then I want it to sort of split up into some point action. Bro, I don't like how wonky it is. All right, I'm fixing it. Also, I'm going to rebuild this out of industrial track because, of course, we're an industrial. We are right next to an industry, bro. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, this is going to be like that. That's better. That's probably the best I'm gonna get. Yeah, that's not too bad. So let's get the no track right there, the no rail. Oh, look at the switch. It's got all snow on it. I love how the textures change depending on the map you're in. Alright, so we now need to go to the freight depot. So, how do we want to do that? I think, okay, we should be just good to have like a big, yeah, something like that. Perfect! Oh, no. No. Let's make it straight to there, and then let's grab a point like that. And then let's connect this up and make it into a single track again, and then hook it up to there. Nice. Actually, let's replace that and make it a stone embankment, because we're coming out of it, right? Yeah. Let's make sure to cover this up, making it look all pretty. This is a W technique to cover up your point. You just cover them up with industrial track, no rail. Not me. When are you doing the actual stream? You trolling? I'm not trolling, bro. I promise. Okay, now it's time for -2%. We're just going down, and this is actually going to be pretty sick. We are going to do... I think we should just be able to go straight a little bit, but we're going to do just a little pattern of using some trestles, and then I think we're going to use some, I think it's stone embankment. Can we do it this high? Just a little bit here and there, just like that. And then we're going to switch over to the trestle again. Yes. And then we're going to go back to the... I wish there was a drop-down menu here. Greg, please, I know you're watching. Please add a drop-down menu. I can't read. The stone embankment. And then the trestle. No! Now, I think we are going to keep it going straight, but then we're going to go down and curve around and go underneath it. So, like, if we just keep doing that, and then we do another embankment, keeping that pattern up, and then you see right here, if we just do some spline trestles right there, and then where is the wood bridge no support action? So if we just place some no supports right there, I don't know how big we're gonna, okay, place them better. Don't know how big we're gonna need it, but we'll just go underneath it, right? So we can do that, so that's possible. Okay, let's just continue this pattern down until we get closer down to the ground. Or should we actually start turning around now? I don't know when we should start turning around, because I want to sort of turn left, down. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. That gives us so much space. It's level with the freight depot. I sort of want to go up behind the freight depot, right? I want to go up and around, oh no, down and around, and then by the freight depot. I think we might hook up to like this mainline track, go over. Ooh! Nah, let's not go over. Let's go around. Okay, well, there's no really way to not have a bridge here. So I guess we just do a bridge to the ironworks. Then boom, we're hooked up to the ironworks on episode 1, baby. But we haven't yet. So let's hopefully not run out of money. All right, let's get a curve of, what's a curve of 100? Curve of 100 is not bad. Let's go 150. 150 seems nice and comfortable. Yeah. We're keeping the -2 until we actually hit the ground. Let's make sure to have some stone embankments. Then we got the trestle. Okay, I can't see where to build. Bro, this is insane. Oh, do we do another wheel of, what is it called? What did we call it in the first series, in the Bean Railways? We had a circular wheel of doom, the wheel of doom. Bro, that's from Ryan Trahan. What are we talking about? But we had like a big wheel where you just went down and down and down. Should we do the same thing here? Because I need to go lower. Because that's, like, not at all lower. Oh, no, to be fair, we could get away with going under. We could get away with it. So we're going to set that to 0, do that, and then set that back to the bridge. And then, there that should be, oh, I don't know how close that is. I don't know how far away from the bridge you actually need to be before it's considered a danger, a risk. That should be fine, right? I don't think anything's that tall, so I think we've got good clearance. Let's have another bridge segment going down there. This isn't too bad. We are chipping away at our money, but hopefully we'll just go back to the normal track soon, and let's just go all the way down. Yeah, that's nice. Bro, this is nice. Oh, I can't wait to actually, bro, who is ready to actually start riding this? Me. I am. I guess let's just make a big straight, and then let's just have a point. Yeah, like that. That's not bad. And then connect that up so that's connected up. Because we can always change this, right? We can always change that. But let's make... Oh, wait, no, I got it on -2%. I'm actually such a loser, bro. I'm actually so bad at this game. This isn't a bad way to actually do it. If we have the point at this angle, right? That's not bad. Wait, hold on. If we, first of all, while we get ahead of ourselves, let's connect this. Connect that to... Bro, connect that to that. That's not too bad. Could be worse. And if we keep that at this angle, we could sort of go around and have a much more relaxed curve. You know, not so tight. I think that's a good idea. Let's first of all, though, make sure this is covered up with no track, just to make it look all nice. Well, actually, does it look nice? No, I don't think it looks nice in this sort of setting. We come out right by the river, and I think here we can... Oh, I thought it would actually be a lot higher, to be fair. This isn't too bad. So now we just sort of just do the same pattern of bridge, and then we go with the stone embankment. We might not be able to do anything fancy up at the ironworks. Oh, wait, is that ironworks? What? What the freak is the goldsmith? We need the iron mine, bro. We need the iron mine. Where on earth is the iron mine? You can't have an ironworks without an iron mine. There's a slaughterhouse. There's the forest camp. There's the quarry. Iron works. The ranch. The gold mine. Is it gold? But why would it? Wouldn't it be called a gold works? Go north of the forest camp. Don't tell me it's just right next to the forest camp. Don't you dare tell me. Bro, why is it so lagging? My game's lagging. My game's lagging bad, bro. Forest camp. Go north of the forest camp. That's the bauxite mine. What? Oh, man. It was right next to the ironworks. No, the forest camp. It was right next to the forest camp. Right here. I don't know why I was building out to the ironworks. Bro, look how... Oh, those mountains look sick, though, don't it? Well, I guess we could do something pretty cool here, which is we could sort of make this circle on back, I suppose, to sort of make this a loop. Instead of a switchback where you have to reverse, we could make it so that you could come around here, right? Let's change this up a little bit. Let's do that. Because this isn't bad, because you still need to get to the freight depot after you've been to the lumber mill. So let's try that out. How do we want to do this? How's the It's Blooming Coal Railway going? It's been better, bro. It has been better. It's just realised where the iron mine was, not the iron works. Why did no one point that out? I thought that was the iron... Oh, I forget the name, bro. Let's have it like curve 100, just out to here. This is going to make a bit of a tunnel, but it's fine. There's nothing really we can do. Let's have this come out around here, and then just connect up to there. Yeah, we have the money to do that. So, now this is a... Bro, we have just finished our first line of the... What's it called? The Init Cold Blooming Cold Railway. Can we get some W's in the chat? We have done a full loop. This is a full loop. There is no switchbacks. I mean, there might be a little bit with the forest camp. You got like, yeah, sort of ish. But for the most part, you could do like a pretty full loop. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Let's just extend that a little bit and make sure we add a little buffer to the... Yeah, that's not how it works. We got to cut these trees, okay? That is the last thing we got to do, and then we can start doing some runs, okay? We can actually start doing our first run on the I nearly just said the Bean Railway. Wrong railway. On the Init Cold Bloomin' Railway. Yeah! The locomotive rusted by now. It's been 50 years making this railway. No, it literally hasn't, bro. It is, yeah. It might have taken a long time. Sure. It's been like, how long has it been? An hour and a half. Hour and a half isn't too bad, though. No? Hour and a half ain't too bad. Ain't too shabby. Ain't too shabby. Is there anything that's going to get in the way here? Yep. There's some trees. Is there any more trees? There's a load of trees here. This is very dense. Hopefully these walls won't get in our way, though. Because usually the walls have a little tendency to do that. So we'll see. Should we add some buildings in? We never did that on our first episode, I think. I don't think we ever put some buildings down on our first episode. What can actually go in the forest camp? I sort of need to relearn all of this, because before we just had everything, right? So I sort of have forgotten all of this. So there's a large... Yes, this is what we need. A large wood shed. This holds wood, as you could imagine. with a large wood shed, you'd hope, right? Oh my goodness, that costs so much. Maybe not. Let's put some log stacks down. Yes. Ooh, they're so expensive. But hey, We gotta do it, bro. We just gotta do it. We just gotta do it. Hopefully that will start generating more logs. Wasted 7k. Bro, we're gonna need to do it at some point. You know what I mean? Yo, look at this. I love these cool features, bro. I mean, it's nothing much. It's just 3 tracks right next to each other. But you gotta imagine in the future when you have other people and you're going one way, the other person's going the other way with a whole bunch of loads. Bro, that's gonna be sick. Give up and restart. It can't be that bad. Okay, let's get some beams going on over here. How much is that? 890. We can place one pile of beams down. We can place 1 pile of beams. It'd be nice to get one building down at each thing at the moment. You know what I mean? At each industry. I don't think there's any trees down there. Not that I can see anyway. Nope. Bro, okay, let's actually get the highlights on so we can see this in its full glory. Right. So, we're going to start out at the freight depot. First thing that we need to get is logs. So, we're going to go up here. Chugga, 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 chugga. Right up here. Look at these bridges with the river. Oh, lovely. The forest camp. All right. We're going to go onto the right side. Grab wood. And then we're going to exit through this track. So, we'll be on the middle. And then we're going to go into the single line. We're going to dump the logs. And then we're going to head back to the freight depot. Going over this really cool bridge area right here that we built. And then we don't even need to, like, reverse back. Because we can just go straight around. And then we'll be facing forward, hopefully. I mean, hopefully we don't need to, like, you know, we don't, like, hopefully we're not reversing. Because I think reversing, you have less power while instead of being forward. If you're forward facing, you have more power than reversing, I think. Does that make any sense? I didn't explain that well. But anyway, shall we do the first run of this railway? Okay, can we move it a little bit? Yes, we can! We can. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Bro, look at those 4 dinky little wheels at the front. James II, you stink, man. We're just going slow. Let's hear the whistle. Alright, let's back up a little bit. Just back up a little bit. We're good on coal. We don't need to stock up on coal. Brake! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's hook up. Hook them all up. Are they all hooked up? No! That's fine. We can hook them up ourselves. They're pretty light. I can't lie. Bro. Don't hook up with those. Okay. Let's push them back. How expensive are these? Oh. Wait. How much do they cost? What even are these? Oh, they're 700. We don't even have enough money to buy these, bro. They don't even hold anything. Bro, we are screwed. We're not going to be able to make any money. Oh, we'll slip. This map is slippery, I've heard. This is actually a lot faster than I thought. Let's turn the sound up a little bit. Come on. Yes. We're actually doing it. Finally. After what? An hour and 40 minutes? We're actually... We can take our time with this. Come on, we can take a leisurely roll. Oh my goodness, bro. Into beautiful. Into beautiful. Derail in a few minutes. Now, why would you say that? Why would you say that? I love this game. I love this game so much, man. I genuinely do. Okay, that's a little bit tight, this corner, but that's fine. Let's make sure to keep shoveling in some coal. James 2 is actually not too bad when it's just got some empty wagons. Able to go up this grade pretty easily. That's why I wanted to go over 2%. Imagine what it would be like with like a 5%. Not good at all. Look, going over this bridge. Yes! Oh, it looks so good. Imagine once we have like a really long train. Oh my goodness. What a mess. Harry, what do you mean, what a mess? I'd like to see you build anything like this, mate. Look at this. Going over the bridge. Okay. Well, I didn't set this. We just want to go straight. Yes. Wait. I don't know what that is. There's a little bit of track going up. Let's just let that break. There's a little bit of track popping up out of the ground. I don't want that. Yikes. That could have ended very poorly. Good thing I noticed it. There we go. That's much better. Okay, why is the train shaking? Because I think it's hunting, I think is what it's called. Where the train is, you know, because it's not, you know, there's a little bit of a gap there. The wheels are sort of like shaking around, you know, because it's a very powerful engine, this. We don't have a long, the only problem with this system is that because we can't loop back, we can't really have a terribly long train for the forest camp, which is a shame. But it is what it is for now. We can't even buy wagons at the moment, so. We just got 5k! Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. We are no longer broke. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? What is the prediction? I am not gonna lose. I'm not gonna close the stream in debt, bro. Look at that. Look at that. You're about to lose your channel points. Okay, now we're reversing, so we're not actually, you know, it doesn't look too realistic, but it is what it is. You know, might have been an idea to have a turntable there. That's not a bad idea, have a turntable here, actually, right? I didn't know this when I started before, but you can just drop it off while moving. Lovely, we've got an extra 5k, bro. We are no longer broke. Also, I would love to have a train full of these right here. Just full of these. Just a complete, like, 20 wagon train full of these. That was my idea going into this, but then, you know, you had, you know, they can only take oars, which we do not have. We are not hooked up to oars, so that doesn't work. Heavy stake. What do we do, bro? We can buy like 8 of these, I guess. I think we do the heavy stakes. We've got to buy them at some point, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down to 5k. Feels bad. But it was a needed investment, wasn't it? Does it clear? I think it clears. I mean, I think it clears. It clears. It clears the bridge. Very nice. Oh, it cleared. Oh, I didn't even need to worry, bro. Didn't even need to worry. Okay, might need to brake a little bit. Don't know how much of the braking power James II has got. Not a lot, it seems. Brake! What are you doing? Is it? Which way does it need to go? Which way? Which way? Which way? It needs to go the other way. Boom. Nice. Saved it. Because I'm literally him. Alright. Bro, okay. Yo, James. Any day now. Guys, I think we're going to end it here for today's stream. I think we have made some very solid progress. I've genuinely really enjoyed today's stream. This has been so fun. This layout could be a little bit better, but I think we made some good progress today. I really like this. This map has been so great. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I shall see you later. Bye-bye!